Hello, and welcome to the Otaku View podcast. This is Numenera Rose Saga, Episode 3, Abandoning the Floatmarket. Now, before we begin, just a couple of things to touch on. You can view all the information for our podcast at otakuview.com. Also, the name of the campaign is officially the Rose Saga, as mentioned. That was chosen primarily by Falcott, who is Socket, captain of the ship, the Mossy Rose, which is its official name, and we will be continuing to use that for future episodes. Also, this is the last episode that has some rather significant audio issues. We believe that we've figured these out, but we would like any advice people might have in the future. If anybody actually knows how to properly edit audio, that would be amazing. None of us do. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and introduce our cast and get into the episode. So our cast is Themoth as Dervish Storm, a mystical Jack who bears a halo of fire, Boycool as Sakuraka, a clever Nano who focuses mind over matter, Falcott as Socket, a swift Jack who talks to machines, and Ren as Tama, a graceful Nano who rides the lightning. And then of course there is myself, Bias Element, or William Chambers, the Game Master. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the action. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the sad third episode of the Otaku View Numenera campaign, in which previously we have had a biohazard creature on board our vessel that tried to jack our ship, and got lulled to sleep by a cube which hums. Yes. Okay, hi, hello everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, so it was probably roughly 2 or 3 o'clock Earth time by the time you guys finished up with your little encounter.
Alright.
You finished cleaning up. What y'all doing?
Counting my gold. Finally.
Okay,
downstairs.
roll me a d20.
1d20.
You see about 1,000 shins here.
Shit.
Who's
What would have
stuck
happened?
over here?
What would have happened if he hit a freaking 20?
I don't want to know. Because I only got a 3.
I know.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna give 100 shins to everybody. That drops me down to 700. And everyone else has... Everyone, come around. Here's your wages off of what we've made so far. And there is more to come if we actually deliver this and get paid again. 100
Yes!
for you, and you.
Money! Woohoo!
I kind of just stare at it because this is probably the most I had in a long while. I do put it
Cam?
away, but it's
Cam?
like, huh?
Crying. Cam, are you crying? He's
no!
noticing.
Oh no! I'm sorry, I didn't get that. No, she wasn't crying. She was just like staring at it. She kind of like gets out of it. She's like, oh, nothing at all, and just puts it in her pouch.
Well, I've finally finished up using the rope I had, tying up those boxes to make sure they wouldn't break. Hopefully. Cross my fingers. I'm gonna take these newly required shins and go see if I can find a cipher I might like to use.
Alright, so what are you guys all doing? Tama, you're probably shopping. Socket, you still staying on the ship? Are you going places?
Yeah, I think I'm going to, I guess I'm gonna wait around this time.
And I'm just gonna watch these mysterious cargo.
Good idea.
Smart idea.
You stay.
I'm not really shopping, more like, wait. I will go back for something, but I'm more looking around to see if there's anything useful, just in case we have to do a daring feat again. But, I'm going to double check to see how much that cleaning robot is, or whatever that thing was.
The repair robot?
Yeah.
20 shins.
Okay. Now, is that cipher?
Yes.
Then forget it. We haven't seen that. No.
I'm not even gonna go to that stand. I'm sure there's probably other cipher shops around here. So I'm gonna go look around, see if I can find another couple cipher shops.
God damn you! You're gonna make me find the cipher rules again, aren't you? One moment.
I don't want a robot. I want something new, something interesting, something that will, I can carry around on me.
Okay, you find an X-ray viewer, a water breather, and a chemical factory.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that water breather.
Okie dokie, that will be not cheap. That's like 35 shins.
It's not bad. I'll go ahead and take it.
Let me get the rules for that for you. One moment.
No problem. Let's see. Yeah. I had to do some basic math and my head was hurting. Good thing I'm not drinking this Jaeger that is sitting right next to me.
And its level is a 1d6, so roll 1d6, see what level it is. Jesus.
Nice.
Winner, chicken dinner.
So you have 6 uses out of that.
Are there any oddity shops here?
Yes.
Alrighty, I'm gonna have to go look around for some oddities.
Roll me how many oddities you want to pull up.
Let's go with 3.
Roll me 3d100s.
Well, he's doing that. Oh.
Oh god. A blob of clay that takes on various mysterious shapes when left alone.
Oh god.
Oh god. Great, we got another one. You basically
Small,
called it a
mere
puppy.
cube. Oh
Well,
god!
hey.
And a canister that produces an extremely foul odor and a puff of dark red smoke when open. Hey guys, I'm pretty sure you can make a recreation of that creature you just fought. I mean, it's red, not green, but besides for that.
Okay, so either we got components to make him a puppy or a girlfriend.
Oh god!
Quick question for you. The level of a cipher, is that the amount of uses you get out of it?
Level of the cipher varies for a whole lot of things, including if you use it against something, but I'm also considering level number of uses.
Right.
Unless it's like a really powerful cipher, in which case it's a one-shot deal. It depends.
Alrighty.
I just want to say my my remote viewer, level 1, I've used it a couple of times.
I think we decided that one was reusable because it made more sense that way.
Okay.
But reusable ciphers are extremely rare.
Ego,
Nice.
don't get rid of it.
And by extremely rare, I mean I probably shouldn't have let that one be reusable, but I really like it, so it can be reusable because it makes
It comes
sense.
in handy.
It's
Okay.
handy. I like the storytelling aspect of that.
Yeah, and it's just kind of fitting with a captain.
Alright. Since these are only ciphers that are there, oddities, I apologize. I am not going to take any, and I'm going to go find some place that sells maybe some glass that you can put onto a ship. And so we can, maybe make the little viewport me and Saga were talking
Cool.
about.
How big you talking?
3x3.
Alright, call it like 8 chins.
Alright, I'll go ahead and take that. Now we just gotta find someone to install it, correct?
I mean, you could try it yourself, or y'all could do it yourself.
I'll look around, see how much people would charge to install it for us.
Would that fall under Oh no, that wouldn't. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, you could hire somebody to do it. There's a lot of people here who do a lot of like industrial work and ship work and shipwrights and such. I mean, they're constantly repairing ships here. You could get it done for probably another 8 chins.
I'm more than welcome to pay that.
You're gonna pay that?
So he'll eventually bring him by and have.
I would presume so.
Yeah, just pretty much say, hey,
I mean, you
alright.
already had it delivered too, mind you. That 8 chins included delivery costs. Like they sent it over for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
They had it delivered by hang glider.
Nice.
Oh, that makes me really want to get a hang glider.
You could probably buy a hang glider.
Yes, I'm going to buy one.
Seriously?
Yes, why not? How
Yeah,
much?
50 shins.
Done.
So,
Guess how I'm getting around now.
since we're doing shopping, I just thought about it. Can I get myself some better armor?
Sure.
Okay. Now, is there a penalty if I get more heavier armor?
If we end up taking into account armor rules, yes. However, if you're just going for like medium armor, I'll fudge that for the time being.
Okay. Well, either way, it's just going to be
Like, 'cause if you're not a
Okay.
glaive, you take pretty severe penalties from wearing heavy armor. So
right. And
I
it
think it's a
seems to be-
-2 for every single difficulty roll.
Well, and technically, we could all buy special medium armor, which is a little bit more costly, but it gives you the same amount of armor.
If you can
Yeah.
find it, sure.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
looking at the armors right now, and I'm seeing that the special light armor is just, the same amount of points as the medium armor. So,
I mean, see if you can find somebody who's selling it. You have to roll for that because it's not common.
oh, okay,
I'll go.
okay.
I'll definitely roll for that.
So wait, are we both rolling?
If you both want armor, sure.
That's a D20.
It's a no.
That's a no for me.
That's a no for you.
Oh,
You cannot find somebody who sells that armor here, I'm afraid.
darn it.
Well, shit. Oh well.
It is not common. There's a reason it's called special. If it was easy to find, everybody would wear it because it's obviously better armor.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah. Well,
It's obviously better. It's not like one of those preference things. If you're wanting something to stop damage, the thing that stops more damage is better.
right. Okay, then yeah, I'll have to wait on the armor.
Okay, so at this time, Dervish, how about you roll me a d20? Dervish. Yep, there you go.
Sorry, I'm having to move back and forth.
Socket,
things.
d20, please. Alright, so, Socket, you're counting money still or whatever, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're below deck in your little tiny cupboard of a quarters, just like mussing with money. Dervish, you notice something.
Oh Lord, what the hell do I notice?
Well, no, I'm trying to figure out like exactly. You're on deck, right?
Yes.
And you're looking. You're just like chilling up there, or
Yeah, I'm right where the hole is in the.
you just kind of standing there looking down, or you just kind of like bored looking around doing shit.
I'm standing there looking down.
So for the last like hour or so, you've just been standing there staring at deck beach.
Yeah, I gotta make sure that shit's not moving.
Well.
Oh God.
You notice the shit be moving. You notice one of the boxes, not the box that you saw the previous issue crawl into, but you notice it's kind of shivering. Just shivering. Kind of back and forth. Like the box is cold. Almost.
Does anyone have a blanket?
I mean, that's kind of what it looks like. If you could imagine a box shivering.
Brr.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. At this point in time, I go fetch Socket and show him what the hell is going on for our next course of action.
And I should note that it's probably about 7 or 8 o'clock at this point, so it is kind of getting darkish.
Okay.
I'm
No.
assuming the rest of you guys didn't have anything else you were going to be doing, so
No.
No.
I probably would have
Okay.
been back by now.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what I figured.
already
Okay.
back.
You're not back yet. You're still shopping.
Oh, I'm shopping still?
But you are on the way back.
Okay.
You are on the way back. Yeah.
I'm going to, after being notified, I am going to definitely head over to the box and kind of inspect it from the outside. And after
Definitely not touch it.
after looking at it, I'm going to take my sword and just kind of touch it and see what, like, poke at it, see
Roll
if
me a
anything
D20.
happens.
Oh God, help us.
Okay. So the box is obviously not cold. It is, as far as you can tell, obviously a box. It's a box.
And it's moving.
Obviously, there's something in the box. But the box isn't really moving across the floor. It's kind of just shuddering in place. And now that you're closer to it, you can kind of hear this kind of scratching, clawy sound of just kind of wood being just pulled apart or just scratched up.
Oh, lovely.
I'm going to look around real quickly at my ship and see if there's anything I can use to maybe strengthen this box so it doesn't break open.
I mean, sure, you probably would have some spare wood for patching holes and such around.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and board up this box a little bit better.
You're just gonna start hammering at the box.
Oh no.
Is that what we're doing?
I don't know if I want to say yes or not. I don't know exactly what my guy would do.
Falcott, just remember, you have the Human Torch on board too.
I actually think I'm going to bring it up on deck so it doesn't destroy anything downstairs if it does get out.
You're gonna move it? Okie dokie. Go ahead, roll me a d20. Okay, so both of you are doing this? Or are you just moving this thing yourself?
Do we want to risk it, Falcott?
I think I'm good, honestly, because I mean, if Saga there can move 2 of these things by himself, I think I can manage 1.
Okay, cool. So you go ahead and pick up this box, and it is surprisingly very, very light. And as
I
you
can
pick
see
up
why he was able to move 2 of them.
and as you pick up the box, your feet get wet. And you look down and you see just this like small pillar of water coming through the bottom of the ship. And by small, I mean it's probably 2 or 3 feet across, about the size of the box. There is a hole in the bottom of your ship. And upon further investigation, there's a hole in the bottom of the box.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I'm going to patch up the ship. Does it take? I'm assuming it takes some sort of damage from that.
No, I'm not gonna say it took damage because you patched it up and it didn't really flood. It's not exactly combat damage, it's just kind of a hole.
Dervish, another one is out.
So how are you guys reacting to this?
Am I back yet, or am I still out and about?
Yeah.
You guys are probably about to the dock area.
Okay.
Right to the outskirts of where you guys are docked. The whole damn thing's basically a dock area, so I mean...
Okay.
Well,
Well,
what kind
we're
of
ju-
predicament are we in to now, Socket?
I guess we gotta try and find this thing again.
Wait. What do you mean by fine? What happened?
Oh, hey, you guys are back. Yeah, look what I found. And I hold up the box with the giant hole in it.
Really?
and
Hey, it wasn't the slime this time. It was something different.
Something dug a hole in the bottom of this box and straight through the ship. Thankfully,
Hey,
we got it in time.
it was Socket and Tama who were out shopping, right?
Yes.
No.
It
Saka.
was
Saka, yeah,
Saka.
sorry, I said
Saka.
Saka. I meant to say Saka.
Yeah.
Saka and Tama both give me d20s, please.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Nope.
So, as you guys were coming in, like probably 3 minutes out, you noticed just some odd shapes, like in the silhouette as the sun was going down. Just like these odd humanoid shapes, you know. And
About how
at
many?
the time, 4 or 5.
Okay.
At the time, you figured that they were probably just
Children.
crew. No, crew. Like they're in like the crow's nests of these ships. They're at like the tippity top, like the toppity tip. However, you
children can get up
realize
there.
that they were actually standing on top of the mast of a ship. Like they're not in the crow's nest, not in the netting, not holding on to it, just like perched like birds, only standing vertically on top of these masts.
Oh Lord.
And you only realize that about, now. So you know that.
Okay,
And you're at the
so-
ship now.
Okay, so
Now
I
continue.
kind of look at Saka and was like, "Oh no, you don't think that?"
I'll be back.
I kind of relayed the same thing that you told us to the other two. So yeah, that probably wasn't crew then.
Oh God, we have dino birds, don't we?
Just to clarify, are one of them on our mast?
I don't know. Go look.
I'm gonna climb to the top of the freaking crow's nest and
Wait,
check
you
the
just gonna
mast.
climb up before you look? Okay, roll D20.
I don't give a fuck. Yellow. Fuck.
So
That's why we
you
don't
start
do that way.
scuttling up to the top, and as you do, as you're climbing up, you feel a hand just like reach down your back and just grab you by your clothes and just physically pull you up. Like he just like as you're climbing up, he just pulls you up to just kind of hold you up in front of it. And you see now that it's like, here, let me pull the picture for you so that you have an
Picture
idea.
time.
More picture time. This is not the picture I intended to use. I had another picture, but since you guys decided to climb to the top of the mouse without even looking and then failed the roll, I figured it was appropriate for this.
It's
Well,
the
no-
aerial version of the Slenderman.
Interestingly
God.
enough, it basically is, yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay, so did I make any sound when I got yanked up? So I'm assuming I
I
just
don't
like,
know.
I was like, shit.
I don't know. I think you should roll for that.
I don't care. It's up to him if he makes sound or not. It was a
Yeah.
6, so I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just like an.
I think it would be better if we rolled to see if we heard him.
Yeah.
All of you roll D20.
Is that a GM thing?
What'd you guys get? What's the highest
12,
number?
11, and 15.
You heard him. He was not quiet.
Uh,
One of the perks of being the loudest person in the group.
So yeah,
Well, nope.
I'm looking up at him and
You gotta come up from the below deck first.
did we install the window part yet?
I brought it up
No.
above deck.
It
I
was
brought the
delivered,
box
but
up
not
on-
installed.
Okay. So I would assume that we
Oh,
all went
God.
on deck.
I'm finding Kermit the Frog as Slenderman.
Oh no!
Okay.
Hey, look what you found!
So,
Guys, I found it!
so I hear James's scream. I pick up a rock or small piece of wood, and I just chuck it up there at him.
Roll the d20.
At me or the thing? Just to clarify, at me or the thing?
Either one, whichever one it hits.
Oh God, I
Roll
hate
me a
you.
1d2.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit Saga.
God damn it!
And you took 1 point of damage.
The fuck was that for?
However, you were dropped.
Wait,
so
was I?
you might want to roll another d20.
Help me, Lord!
You might want to spend experience to re-roll that.
I don't have any experience.
Does somebody want to spend experience to prevent him from crashing in the deck?
Yes,
that'd be
because
nice.
it'll probably put a hole in the deck.
Oh, okay, so Falcot's giving it up?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yes.
one experience. Yeah, you catch on to like a rope in the crow's nest, and you just kind of swing down. You make one loop around it, and you land on your feet on the deck with a bruised fucking like head. You got hit in the head by a rock.
Fuck you! That was awesome.
Hey, I saved you though.
Now we gotta deal with it. Going to bring up the turn order, by the way. We should just leave that up.
I really don't know what to do. It's in the air. I don't have any distance weapons.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Suck a climb.
Unless it's gonna come at me.
Just a moment, I gotta reload the page. My turn order glitched. There we
Yeah.
go.
My goal was just to get James out of its hands.
Maybe it wanted to give me a hug.
Yeah, a hug that you probably wouldn't come back from.
Probably. Whoops.
Okay, so yeah. At this time, you hear a scuttling sound.
Is it a crab now?
Whereabouts
No.
from?
From both sides of your ship, actually. And you see two crab-like creatures actually just scuttle right up the side of your ship.
How big are
Interestingly
they?
enough, they're about the same size as the hole that was in the bottom of your ship.
It has friends.
At least they
Hey.
patched the hole in the ship, so it couldn't get up from there.
Those are some
Hey.
ugly motherfuckers.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah. So one moment, allow me to add these to the turn order.
Well,
God.
at least we're gonna get decent experience.
Yeah, but I'm probably going to get a headache.
You didn't get hit with a rock.
Yeah, but guess who's going to try to talk to it? Again.
Guess who is not gonna try to reason with this? I'm just gonna kill it.
Okay, so this thing on top of the mast doesn't really seem to do anything. But you get the feeling that it's in communication with the other two insect things.
Wait, do I know this or do we all know this?
You all know this. This is kind of obvious to you. Like,
Okay.
you're not exactly sure what makes you think this, but it just seems like it makes sense.
Okay.
But the fact that it's not moving, and I hit James with a rock, and those two things appear.
It just kind of let him go, actually. Like, the rock was just kind of a side effect.
So no
It did
matter
really help.
what, I would have been let go.
Basic. Well,
You did.
Maybe
The rock
not.
was just added
maybe
pleasure.
not. You might have been eaten. Maybe. It doesn't have a mouth, though, so I mean, there's that.
He's Kermit the Frog, and that's what I'm gonna name him.
Great, we're being attacked by Kermit.
Okay. So, Saka, what you doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my rapier and go and attack the nearest scuttler.
It doesn't really matter. They're about on equal sides of you, so just go ahead. We'll just say it's the one on the left.
I don't do shit.
Yeah, you don't do shit, actually. So somebody who's... Tama, give me a D20 perception. You're looking around, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So yeah, you're looking around, and you happen to notice that those things you saw previously, yeah, there's more of them. They're everywhere.
Oh wow! Because I
And
know you said there was five
however, it
before.
does not appear that you think there might be more than 5, but you're not sure.
Okay.
But what you're not sure is, nobody else seems to have noticed this. It seems pretty quiet, except for your scream. It seems pretty quiet. Most people are eating, it seems. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you might want to change that. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm hearing no ambient sounds.
And you're just relaying that to them, yes.
Yeah, I'm relaying this.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to Socket because it wasn't your turn, but you're the person who's not currently engaged. Socket, what you doing?
So I'm have no idea that noises aren't around.
No, I thought I relayed that message.
She relayed it to you all. You all know that.
All right.
She's like, it seems like everybody hasn't noticed. What the hell is going on? What is this? Why are these things here? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Not so panicky, but I will put urgency in that.
Socket, I would just like to remind you what's on my wrist.
Oh yeah, that would work.
What is on his wrist?
Bing.
God.
What?
I'm kind of lost too.
Yeah, you had to be there. You'll learn. You'll probably learn pretty soon if this doesn't work. But I'm going to take up my flare gun and shoot a flare out over towards the center of town.
And are you? And is the bell being rung deliberately now too? I presume.
I
would permit that. I would permit that.
Yes,
that sounds pretty cool. Okay, so you guys are basically sounding the alarm, firing off this huge ass freaking flare across town, and then this deafening ding.
To clarify, guys, the oddity I have is a bell that has a tiny bell on it. When I intentionally ring it, it sounds like a freaking church bell.
Nice.
Yeah, so now just like this, just like a flare has went off across town, a church bell has gone off, and these things on the mass are immediately illuminated by the light. People come out to see what's going on, and they see these things, and they're basically responding the same way you guys are. What the fuck? Swords drawn, and hey guys, what the fuck? And basically, get the cannons! And you notice it just very quickly. You begin to hear just sounds of just general combat occurring. It's clear to you that there are more of these beetles. And it is clear to you that there are more of these standing on top of tower things.
Slenderman.
Oh boy.
No.
Yeah.
Slender
It is
Kermits.
clear to you that there are not just a few of these, and there is indeed
An invasion.
something anyway.
Slender
And in
Kermits.
fact, you see a ship just next to you, which actually incidentally was the ship you used to swing over. You see 6 or 7 guys run out on deck, and they see that you guys are currently basically surrounded, and it turns out these guys are fairly camaraderie types, and so they're going to leap over. Hey guys, let us see for the odds, and just kind of leap up onto your ship. And joining you in battle. So you now have 6 sailors with you as well that look very gung-ho and pleased to be in combat right now. They're twirling the swords. Let me show you how it's done, Joseph. They're just kind of slapping each other on the back. And they will now be joining you in combat, operating as a sea.
All right, we got a party
Awesome.
going on.
Best idea ever.
Well, I'm pretty sure at this point. Oh, actually, is my turn's probably over, correct?
You did fire a flare. Yeah, your turn is over. We fired a flare gun. We started a war, and it's Tom's turn now, I think.
Okay.
What is it? What is it thinking?
Talk to it. Maybe you can reason with it, or tell it not to eat us.
Or
Okay.
fry it?
Blow its
Something?
brains out.
Okay. So I try to communicate with it. So I do
Roll it.
20.
Okie dokie. What is this? Where does this go? What is that? What does this do? Infect to
good
investigate.
Lord. Oh, good Lord. Guys. It's more children.
So, flame mod?
Not quite. More like we have to distract it like last time.
Okay, you don't have 3 more humming cubes.
I just
Yeah,
realized
and I
something.
don't think we have enough items, so the next course probably might be to beat them to submission.
guys, I just realized something. We have the Numenera version of the Fantastic Four.
Also, I should note that you do have that singularity destruction device in the hold too.
Oh, that's right.
Although that would definitely be kind of hazardous to execute.
Yes.
I'm just gonna tell you right now ahead of time, just to be completely clear, so nobody yells at me. These fuckers look tough.
Okay.
You can hit them, but they do look tough. These things look like tanks. They are like beetle tanks. They are as tall as you are. Damn near.
Question: How
Yes.
many are physically on the ship?
3. You have 2 beetles and 1 Slenderman dude.
One Slender Kermit.
Okay.
All right.
Well.
Okay, correction. They're not as tall as a human, but they're really big. They're gonna come up to at least like halfway up to your shins. I mean, these things are big. They're higher than your knees.
Okay. After I explain all that stuff to them, I'm also going to tell them, look, whatever that guy is basically the ringleader. Let's try taking him down, which might, disrupt the other things.
Okay.
So who's climbing first?
That was my next question. Is it
It's
still
still
just sitting on
Thomas'
the
turn.
mess?
Yeah, after trying to figure out what it did, it's my turn over.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll go ahead and say so, I guess.
Okay.
Unless there's something else you wanted to do.
Well, just to be fair, can I at least charge up something so that I can use it next time?
Sure.
Whenever I want to just jump a turn or something. I don't know.
Sure, yeah, you can totally go ahead and just wait, and you can interject your action when you want. We're just going to say that, I mean, since it did the same thing the last one did, that's a pretty shoddy turn. So,
Okay.
you can jump in when you want. And we'll just reset you to top of the turn order, and then you'll be in the new turn order. Dervish,
Okay.
what you doing?
Alright. Question.
Yes.
Is Slender Kermit still on top of the mast?
Slender Kermit is
Slender-
most definitely still on top of the mast, arms folded, just kind of looks
Okay.
sort of like he's surveying the scene, taking in information. He doesn't seem particularly aggressive at this time.
Okay. Next question. Does Falcon or James have any kind of projectile?
I don't know.
Or
Do
something
they?
they can be thrown?
I don't know. Do you guys?
There's only whatever you may
have-
find around the around the ship.
Yeah,
I
I know.
don't have
would-
anything physically
know
on me I can throw.
I know there's some spikes laying around that I had bought.
So
I don't
Now,
have any.
question: does it have to be a weapon?
It
you
has
could
to have
make
a
an
point.
improvised thing, but
Okay. Yeah, that's
you could
why
bring
I'm
down the
asking.
mast. I mean,
No, you're gonna like my thought process on this one, Bios. Okay, so I grab one of the spikes that James has lying around. I attach the rope I have currently, which is a good 20 foot, I believe.
It's 50.
50 foot, okay.
Jesus. Okay, that's a lot of rope.
And I swing this around and chuck it up there while holding onto the rope, trying to attach it to Slender Kermit.
Like you're trying to throw this projectile to latch into him and pull him down?
Yes.
Roll the
No.
D20.
Pretty much.
No,
No, really
what are you
not?
trying to do?
I'm just trying to stick it into him.
And then pull on it?
You'll see. I want to see if it lands
Okay,
into
roll the
it.
D20.
Oh my goodness, I know what he's gonna do.
Oh wait.
Oh, damn it.
Darn.
Okay, so yeah, you throw it over, and it's like kind of thrown up there. He kind of catches it, inspects it, and throws it back down at you. Like, no, he just throws it back down. Like, he just chucks it aside, like, just casually, throwing something casually out of your hand. Like, he's just like, okay, I've seen this. Next.
Okay. Does it, my question is, does it fall just, like, directly in front of us? Does it hit one of the other beetles?
It just falls down, just, like,
Falls down.
clunks to the deck near you. I mean, it wasn't trying to do anything with it, so.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that back in my turn then.
Okay. So, Scuttle 1 is going to attack. It is going to come after Dervish.
Oh god.
Dervish, you need to roll the d20.
Defense, baby. Defense.
So it tries to bite at you with its huge mandibles, and you manage to block it. You kind of use that rope, kind of wrap it around a mandible, and just kind of keep it from closing on you. And
So what? He hog-tied it?
well, temporarily hog-tied it. Yes.
Okay.
Ride on, cowboy.
Now, my next question then is, Bios, since I rolled a 17. I currently do have a forearm blade attached. Would that count as a counterattack? While I'm hog-tying it?
Technically speaking, no.
No?
Practically speaking, give me a roll, please. That sounds cool.
Nope.
Yeah, you miss. It just a swing and it's nothing.
Oh,
It was a good idea, isn't it, Bios?
Yeah, okay, Scuttler number 2 is going to attack the 6 sailors. Could somebody please roll me, we're gonna say that they are difficulty... Just roll me a d20.
Sock it.
Alright, I am the captain.
Oh! You have pinned
So,
them all.
it
Epic
charges
fail.
one of these guys, and he's like, bring it on, bring it on! And it grabs him around the waist
Hey.
and just cuts him in two.
It-
Like,
it's-
Oh,
gone.
Oh.
bring
He's
it
just
on.
beyond dead, and the guys are now quite mad. Yeah, so that
We're now down
happened.
to 5 sailors.
And so the thing up on top just kind of keeps staring. Doesn't really seem to care a whole lot. Saga! Oh,
I'm gonna-
5 sailors. My bad. 5 sailors now.
It's alright.
Now remember, we still have the projectile I'm trying to stick into the guy up top.
Yes.
I'm
Mind
gonna go ahead and attempt. I want to go ahead and attempt. Take the thing from Dervish and attempt my luck at it.
Remember, it still has Scuttle number 1 tied up with it too.
No, it doesn't. You're good.
Okay.
So
Hit.
all right. Now, what were you doing with this?
Okay. Am I allowed to interject now with the rest of my plan?
Like you've landed it, and you're like, but what do I do now? What do I do now?
Okay.
What am I doing? Help! Ah!
Okay. I told him to hand me the rope and back off, and I enter a shroud of flames and light the entire thing on fire, going up to it.
Hey,
Okie dokie, give me a
can
roll.
can I also assist
Yes.
since I was charging?
Yes.
Yeah, I also saw what he was doing, and I wasn't realizing what he was doing, but I also touched the rope so that electricity will go up the wire, the string too.
Okay, both of you, give me a d20.
Let the woman do all the work.
Yeah. So electricity goes coursing up. How much damage would shock do?
Okay, shock. Since this is going to be I don't know. Would this be a touch or would this be
Touch.
infused with? Okay, it cause 3 damage, but also since it's a electricity, it can also cause daze or for at least 1 round.
Okay, so you do 3 damage to this thing. Good job.
Yeah.
And it falls off and takes another 2 damage. It just kind of loses it and
And-
falls.
Wouldn't the rope still be caught on fire and going up to it as well?
Yeah, but that doesn't really seem to be so much the issue, although you might want to worry about setting your mast on fire.
Remember, I sprayed
hope.
everything though.
So it's just kind of like hanging there. So you could probably hit it with melee attacks now. But it's not your turn anymore. It's the sailor's turn.
Go sailors!
That thing's hanging in the air now by the rope.
Yeah, like a couple feet above the deck. It's been like caught and it's dazed, and it's not the most agile of things to begin with. So the sailors are extremely mad.
Okay, so just to clarify, this thing is like a piñata now.
Yes.
Okay.
So can we tell the sailors to go attack this pinata?
Yes, you can. Get the son of a bitch now! Get him! You know, they're screaming, yelling, cursing. For George! Fuck you! You know. They are hot and angry right now. God damn, son. They are very angry. They charge this thing. Somebody give me a roll, please.
Not Falcott.
And they stab this thing from every direction. This thing is dead. They stab it repeatedly. Like, they're jabbing it in and out with spears, slashing at it with, like, katana kind of blades. Man, they're hacking into this thing like a hacky sack. I mean, this thing...
Bye-bye, Kermit!
This thing is dead. Blood is just... This greenish blood is just pouring all over the deck. And it just kind of explodes with gas, this gaseous substance. I mean, the sucker's clearly dead. And the scuttlers both react with this clickety-clickety sound, just getting louder and louder. And you just hear this, not just from here, but several boats around you. Like, a lot of these things in the general area are clearly agitated. So the sailors made their first kill. Socket.
I'm going to talk to look at the sailors and be like, "There's more coming! Quick, go get them!" and kind of send them off the boat.
You
And
guys still have 2 warrior hosts things on board.
Yeah,
Well-
I would not recommend that. Let's just have one of us defend watch the area, and then the rest of them focus on these guys, because we're not going to get them alone.
You don't think we can take 2 of them?
No. Did you not
Okay,
pay
so
attention?
you suggest that these guys go, "Hey, Dave, I got an idea!" One of them yells and runs off the ship up on board his ship. And you're not exactly sure what he went to do, but he runs off, and the other 4 stay to continue fighting.
All right. I had an idea, but I guess I'll just skip it.
Oh, or not. You can do your thing if you want.
No, with these guys still around, I can't really do it. So I quickly turn. I guess I'm probably still looking at one of these scuttlers, and I'm going to use my thrust ability and attack scuttler number 1.
Give me a roll.
15.
You hit it. How much damage do you do?
5.
You hit it for 3 damage.
Ouch. Not as. They are pretty tough, guys.
Yeah, they have 2 armor.
So yeah, that would be my turn.
Oh dear, Scuttler's up next, isn't it?
Yes.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I've
quick,
just ticked one off.
quick question. Since I used my shock ability, do I just take down my intelligence by 1 since that's the cost of it?
Do you
Don't
have
you
an,
have intellect?
Huh? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Do you have an edge of intellect?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never
Then
mind.
it doesn't cost you anything.
Okay, but normally I would bring down the...
If you didn't have edge, or it tossed 2 points of intellect, then you'd reduce it by 1, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I completely
so
forgot about that. Thank you.
so Scuttler 1 is going to charge Sakuraka. who's gonna have to roll a d20.
Nice, so he didn't want to attack the guy who just stabbed him.
I hate you all. Dodge that
And-
shit, bitch.
Yeah, you dodge out of the way and it just goes careening past you. Scuttler number 2 is going to attack the guys who just killed the Slenderman type thing.
Slender Kermit.
Tama, could you please roll me a d20? Oh,
No.
what? The 8 works too. So Johnson just got impaled. He's
There are now
definitely,
3 sailors left
definitely
on
dead.
board.
There are now 3 sailors left on board. Yeah. And since the monster is dead, it no longer needs a place in the queue. Sakuraka, it is your turn.
Alright. This is interesting. See.
Be glad I put a meat shield in for you guys. You're welcome.
Everyone focus on one. Get rid of one, we can take the other.
Just a second.
1,000. Time's up.
Shut up. Yeah. I'm gonna flick my oddity.
What's it do?
The bell.
Okay.
Just-
Ding.
Just trying to daze them.
Ding. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything. Okay, that was loud. Okay, I guess that was your turn.
Just to clarify, guys, all my abilities / attacks only do 2 damage. I ain't gonna hurt it.
So what about this time, Dervish? Just as you're about to, spring into action and, gut one of these things, you hear a voice over, towards where that sailor ran off to. Have some of this, you sons of bitches! Get the fuck out the way!
Oh no.
And you look over, and you see this guy has ran up onto the deck of, his vessel, and you see 2 huge, just like man-sized cannons. 2 of them. He's like double barreling these things. Like these things are as big as he is, and he is targeting both of these things at once.
I don't want to look.
And the 3 soldiers are like, God damn it, Davis! As they're trying to get out of the line of fire. So
I'm not in charge of this.
Dervish, please roll me a d20 to see how well he does.
Yes! Pinpoint accuracy! No damage to the ship!
He fires, and everybody on board the ship is temporarily deafened. These things explode with just this huge blast of just fire and smoke and ash, and all of you taste ash in your mouth. Like, these are some powerful freaking cannons. And these cannonballs actually glow blue.
Oh,
And
dear
they
God.
smash into these creatures and literally blow them off the deck of the ship. Bad news is your ship takes 5 damage. Good news is these things are blown off of the ship completely. I mean, those things were just... 1 second they're there, 1 second they're no longer there, and there's a gap through your ship.
Is it still seaworthy?
Yeah, it's perfectly seaworthy. There's just like a fucking gouge through your ship where both cannons just kind of tore through.
What's your major effect gonna be then?
That was your major effect. They're off the ship.
Hey, our ship's alive, right?
I mean, does somebody want more major effect? Because there can be more effect. I mean, we could just blow them off the ship.
Maybe the balls hit some others?
No.
Fuck.
Like, I should point out that these cannons were fired at like a downward angle, so
It's a good thing they didn't go through.
That's
the...
why it scraped through your ship. That's why it did damage to your ship because it wasn't even. Like this was on like the upper deck. Like you know how like pirate ships, just different like old time ships will have like the higher area in towards the back where they have like the wheel so they can get better visibility. That's where he fired these from.
My question is, how did one guy get those up there and line them up?
That is a very good question. That is something you would probably want to find out when you go to try to buy some of those cannons later, which I'm sure you probably will do. We can guess them.
Sounds great.
How many more of these creatures in that are around?
You look around, and there are just like now that you have a chance to look around. Tell you what, roll me a d20. Okay, Saga will roll me a d20. That works, I guess. So you look around.
He's the one that asked.
Oh, okay. And there are just like fires everywhere. Just smoke in the air. You hear gunfire, cannons. You see sparks of what looks like magic spells being cast. You see just you see what looks to be something like a security force, like hang gliding with cannons. Almost it looks like they're flying with these huge cannons, just like shelling stuff.
That was kind of the idea I had earlier. Just grab a hang glider and just thunder from above. From above.
I do have one in the cargo hold.
Yeah, well, kind of couldn't do that since what was it? Slender Kermit was up there.
Anyway,
Slender Kermit's lying with his body all over, hanging down.
Yeah, he is.
with all this going on, I'm going to shout to the sailors that came and helped us, and like, you guys should go help them out.
Okay, so they're gonna grab the parts of their dead comrades and carry them off of the ship.
And I'm at this time I'm looking at my guys saying, "Don't go anywhere."
Well, and they're saying something about quick. We have to get there while we still have time. While they're carrying these pieces of their dead guys, like quickly we gotta hurry. And their enthusiasm for battle seems to be gone. But the guy with the big ass cannon looks quite pleased with himself. As he kind of tips his hat towards you guys and just kind of goes off to to deal with his comrades and
I'm like
protect
half
them.
waving at him. Yeah. And the second they're out of sight, I start breaking out orders. Dervish, Tema, unhook the ropes.
I do exactly that.
Saga, get downstairs, get those other two crates, and get them off my damn ship.
We're gonna leave presents for them? Yeah!
I don't like the presents they gave us already. They can keep them.
Yeah, just screw it. Let's do this.
What you saying we delivered to them? They're here. They're in the bottom of the ocean. They're delivered. Okay.
Yeah. Technically, we can. We can probably forge a thing saying, "Yeah, we got it."
I'm just not planning on going back to that place anymore.
I would imagine that they'll probably know you delivered them when they find out that this place just got ravaged.
So technically,
delivery success.
But technically, we could go back and just say we delivered them. Where's our pay? And it's not ask any questions. Just say we delivered it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go get those boxes, get them off the ship, and let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah.
I'm with him.
Yeah.
I think we all in the agreement here.
Bye-bye, Slender Kermit. I will not miss you.
No,
Let's put Slender Kermit on the front of the ship.
No, I want him off. Get him off. He is not allowed.
I would like to check. I would like to check to make sure that Slender Man is actually dead.
Roll the d20.
Oh God! Thank you.
He is fucking dead as all dead could possibly be dead.
I am going to cut off his head and mount it on the front of the ship.
It's already well off.
Okay, so you can just mount it on the front of the ship.
and the rest of the body can go overboard.
Alright.
We now have an emblem.
Tamo, you got us released?
Yep, gotta get. Do I?
Alright. The boxes are off.
Ship.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, so you
we are
guys just like
sailing out of here.
sailing out in the middle of the night.
Yes.
You guys just
Yeah.
totally out of there then?
Yeah, we're gone.
Yeah,
You guys.
What deuces, man, deuces.
yeah. Not dealing with that.
So you guys just sail off into the dock, away from any help that could possibly be there. All by your lonesome.
We did get
Yeah.
rid of the stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did dump them. Yeah, they dumped the crate.
Up those crates and I'm getting out of here. We're sailing. I'm getting up to the wheel and I'm turning.
Alright, so
and-
yeah, you guys cut off and sail out, and you guys are clear. As you go out in the darkness, you see more explosions and bombing sounds occurring. Yeah. And those are the last sights you see of the float market.
Well, I'm kind of looking off at it and kind of shaking my head. I'm like, I left school
You do
for
notice
this?
that there are a number of other ships that are cutting loose and getting further away.
Right.
We're not the only ones trying to escape.
I'm like shaking my head. I'm shaking my head, and I'm just like, I left school for this. I wanted adventure, but I did not expect this. Just kind of like examining my life right now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna take a look at my maps and everything, and we are heading towards Salantia.
All right.
I'm not heading back to Nabalich.
I want to get paid.
What if they find out that what we did and are pissed at us?
Well, considering the fact that they gave it to us, they probably didn't expect to pay us.
Yeah.
So
They
yeah,
were expecting us to die.
I
So
think
if
they're
we kinda-
expecting a lot
if
of
we
people
kinda
to die.
if we kind of just like sneak our way back into the town, into the mayor's office, and get paid, and then leave, we're fine.
I'm sorry
Okay.
I'm sorry, the money ain't worth it.
I'm not trying to sneak into the capital to kill one guy.
If they sent us with that shit over to this trade market, imagine what other kind of freaky shit they have there yet.
They have funny bunnies. What else?
Wow.
To Salamantia.
We should have just left Saga in the prison over there.
To Salamantia.
We could bring him back. I mean, if he does really want to go that way, we could just
Okay.
blame him for it.
So I think this is an excellent time to kill this. You guys decimated a trading village that has been there for God knows how long,
Not our fault.
We
and
didn't
released like
decimate
some
it,
kind
we
of
just-
biohazard of some sorts, and then ran away before actually trying to solve anything. Yeah, summary of adventure. Made lots of money, got ship damaged, and are now sailing out into the deep sea of the Serra Marica
towards
to-
Salantia.
to, yeah. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, you poor person. People, individuals, things.
Sad,
computers.
sad little man.
Or woman, as the case may be.
That's it for this episode, folks. Thanks for watching, and special thanks to our players and patrons for making this possible. Furthermore, thanks to Technoax for his awesome music. Without him, we would not have this epic outro. Now remember, you can always join us at otakuview.com. Now with that said, let me get out of your way, and we hope to see you next time. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening as the case may be.